Oop, look at, there's a follow. Never fails.
Here's your shot.
Holy fish, bud.
I'm Sean Ritter. I love the outdoors, hunting, fishing. I work a hectic, not traditional job, and I love being a dad. This is my outdoor journey and how I manage my time. I'm here to help you rethink your time and join me, Return to Wild.
Well, welcome back. Little swim jig action. That is the tiniest perch in the world. The bait was bigger than he was. Got lazy with my thumb there. That's how you most often are going to get those rats' nests or birds' nests, whatever you want to call them. When you get lazy with the thumb and you kind of leave some of that line backspooled in there, your next cast. So try and make it a point to just briefly check, see how I got lazy there, and pull that out. It's easy to do. And it happens to everyone. Even pros still get a backlash from getting lazy with the thumb. Or not having the brake set right, or I see just in the last couple of minutes how we've drifted. Right here where we're sitting, we're kind of on the edge of almost a point. So if you look out this way where I'm pointing, it kind of curves. So this is like a little hump in here, and then it's deeper back over this way as well. So, and then behind me where I'm standing, it drops off to 40, 50 feet of water pretty quickly. Move up and reset ourselves. I think this time I may even go with a spinnerbait. Oop, look at, there's a follow. Come on. Oh. That's a decent sized pike too. Just slow checking it out. And a muskie, as I always talk about that figure eight, but pike, same thing. What if that fish saw the boat and that's what turned him off? All right, so I figured this is a perfect time to show how to tie a uni to uni knot. So you've got main line, which is just braid, and then I've got a 12-pound fluorocarbon leader here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the lines, put them together, all right? Then you take your leader line, make a loop, all right? And then you're gonna take that tag end and put it through the inside of the loop. Bunch of times, right? then just kind of pull it for now. Then you're going to take your leader line and go the exact opposite way. All right, so remember the other line went this way and through. This time we're going this way and through. Same thing, you're going to wrap your tag end on the inside of the loop, and you're going to go around both your leader line and your main line 5 to 7 times. How to do it. If you want to go more, you got a lucky number, whatever you got, just go with it. All right, so then pull that end. So you got kind of 2 loose knots there. Pull the lines together and they're snug. Set to go. Tight as can be. Those are not going anywhere. So there you go. That is the double uni to uni knot. Best way to attach leader line to your main line. Obviously then you can snip your tag ends and get to fishing. So just caught a little pike, let it go. You know, naturally, as soon as you turn your cameras off, that's when you're gonna get a fish. Yeah, I see that. A little hot tip if you got a pedal drive. Instead of standing up and, you know, using the paddle like you would a stand-up paddle board, and bend over and push on the pedals a little. All right, y'all. So still just one fish. Worked our way out onto another little point here that's got, it's like literally a weed edge. There's sand on one side that goes up to the shore, and then there's scattered weeds out here in the point. So we're just going to kind of keep drifting across this. I'm kind of liking the spinnerbait today, and I'm liking that it cuts through the weeds like this. So I think we're going to stick with the spinnerbait. It's still pretty early. This is a lake that's going to get a lot of boat traffic, you know, being that it's a weekend. I think you can't go full speed until like 8 a.m., so it must mean it's 8 a.m. if that boat's hauling across right now. But yeah, I'm gonna get out. I think we're still gonna catch some more. I think it's still really early. I had that one nice sized pike follow up earlier. I caught, you know, a smaller one, so we'll catch them. I've seen a lot of bass in and around docks. They just don't want anything to do with it. So I think before we leave, I'll probably slow my way around some docks and maybe pitch a shaky head or a wacky worm in there and see if we can pick up a bass or two. But I'd like to get on a pike today. It's been a while since I've hooked into a decent sized pike. So I think that's the game plan. So stick with us. We're going to keep at it. That's fishing, y'all, you know? Sometimes you spend more time casting than you do catching. Thank you, boat. That was nice aid in drifting me into where I wanted to be. All right, we're making a little change. I'm still gonna leave the same spinnerbait. We're gonna go away from the curly tail situation we had, and we'll go with one of these swim bait heads. It's usually my favorite thing to put on a spinnerbait, or especially a swim jig. Love to put a swim bait. I just think there's so much vibration between the blades and the tail itself going that, you know, it just causes us reaction strikes. One of the biggest lessons that I really had to learn as I got more into, you know, fishing like this in a kayak is boat control. It's very important in any boat, but even more so in a kayak. It's just a lot of, you know, knowing the wind and then knowing currents and getting yourself set up. And sometimes, you know, I feel like I spend a lot of time, wasted time. Sometimes I feel like you're wasting time, you know, just trying to spin around, position the boat, but it makes life so much easier. You know, it's like, is there a trolling motor? No, and wind slowly. Here, we're hooked up. Got one. Never fails. Okay. Come on. Get in the net. Woo! I said. Boom. Nice little bass. In the water. All right, got another one. Let's get back at it. I don't know what I was talking about. Oh, boat control. There we go. Isn't that nice to catch a fish and you forget? But yeah, so the wind just positioned the boat kind of at an angle. So the wind will just kind of drift me, and occasionally I'll just take my rudder, I gotta leave it in the water, and just, you know, spin it a little bit to kind of help position the front of the boat. Works really well for me. What happened here? Go. Oh, I can see I got one right down here swimming. Small one. Be 100 feet. 100 feet. Don't think that was barely 100 feet. That's the thing about fishing. That's the thing about fishing some of these, you know, lakes that get a lot of boat traffic, because it's just, sometimes people just don't, I get that the water's everybody's, but, you know, and you got this guy who did the polite thing, went around the other side to kick down those waves for me. But it's like you have this whole huge lake. They could have started their little ski run anywhere on the lake. But they come right up near the guy in the kayak and just go full send. All right, enough of my old man shaking his cane thing. But if you're an angler in a kayak or a smaller boat, you've experienced that and you know exactly what I'm talking about. It just gets frustrating when it's like, come on, just give me a little bit of space. You know, especially when I'm way back in a corner here, you know. It's not like I'm just sitting in the middle of the lake. If I'm in the middle of the lake, that's not me. I'm, you know, you expect that. All right, let's move. Oh, he got off. Oh. Whoop. Damn it. That's what happens. You get all excited and you give yourself a nice bird's nest. Damn, that was a nice fish. I mean, shoot. Let's see what happens. Got to learn to set the hook a little better. Again, back to the boat positioning, boat control. As much as it's important in a big boat, it can be really important in a kayak. And yes, there's anchors and shallow water anchor, all that sort of thing you can do to set yourself up. But when you like to kind of drift and just cast across an area, that was a weed. Being able to just drift it and utilize the wind is huge. Big help. Here's a fun one for you. Why is it people that are fishing from the shore want to cast to the middle of the lake? For people fishing from a boat want to cast to the shore. Can you answer me that one? Well, folks, that is going to do it for today. The boat traffic just got to be a lot. The wind blowing around just got to be tough. And timing-wise, kind of at that like, okay, I could run and try and find another spot to fish, but it's going to take about 20 minutes to get there. And then I got to get back and I got to get home. wife, kid, playing in the backyard. That's where we're gonna wrap it up. We are done here for today. Thank you for joining us. Again, it would really, honestly, it goes a long way. If you're still here, you're still watching, hit the like button, drop a comment. It doesn't seem like it's much, but it helps a lot, and it's free. That's literally all you have to do to help support this, so we can keep making more stuff, making better stuff, and working on some more cool stuff for you. So if you would be inclined as well, feel free to subscribe, but leave a comment. Push the like button at least. You can do that. We'll catch you on the next one.